Okay, based on high demand, I'm putting my Persian hamburger recipe together so we can show everyone how our Persian juicy hamburgers turns out. I use, for every pound of ground beef, I use 80/20 Angus beef. And for every pound, you're going to need 1 teaspoon of Himalayan pink salt. So I have 5 pounds. I'm going to put 5 teaspoons. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Also, I'm going to use black pepper. For every pound, I'm going to use 3/4 black pepper. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'm not making my teaspoons full, making it 3/4. 5. I also like paprika, so I'm going to put paprika. It gives it a nice color, nice flavor. So I'm going to put 1, 2. So for every pound, I'm going to do half. In this case, I'm going to do 3 full, which is almost half. And then I'm going to use some cayenne pepper. Cayenne pepper. Okay, my kids don't like it too spicy, so I'm not going to put too much. You can put as much as you like. That's my cayenne pepper. I'm also going to crush some garlic. I'm going to put some basil just for flavor and smell. Some people don't like vegetables or basil, so you don't have to put any. I'm going to chop the onions, use my food processing, and mix it all up. Let the onion juice kind of drain, and then I'm going to mix it with my meat to make hamburger patties. So I'll show you guys that later. For every pound of meat, ground beef, I'm going to use about an average size onion. These are a little bit more than average. These are probably 1.5 times. So I'm going to use 3 big onions for 5 pounds of beef. Okay, as you can see, we've got the onions chopped up, put in our food processor. We're gonna get this thing all mixed up. We put our spices and garlic at the bottom, and I'm gonna start mixing them up. Okay, after processing my onion and spices in my food processing, I put it in a strainer. I'm gonna let the water drain so my hamburgers are not too kind of soft. I'm gonna put this in the refrigerator for about an hour, and then I'm gonna mix it with my meat. All right, everyone, after mixing my onion with my ground beef, I let it sit in the refrigerator for maybe about an hour or 2, just to let that meat really get marinated and get flavors. And then I start making my hamburger patty. Each little patty is gonna be about 250 grams. So I've got this a little too much. And I've got a little tiny bit of a patty maker. I put here. I'm gonna compress it depending how thick or how you want it. For my kids, I'll make it a little bit smaller. For us, I'll make it a little bit more full size. But ultimately, this is really a great way to form and shape it. And then I really like this view. It's a little twist. It comes out. I'm going to do the same thing and then save some for later and grill some for now. Okay, I've got my hamburger patties all ready. I've got my heater to 400. It's gonna be perfect to start placing one patty at a time. Perfect. Now close this.